can trust your car to the man who wears the star. He's the man best qualified to take care of your car at every Texaco station, clean across the nation.
Welcome everyone to the SA51B League Daily Recap for January 13, 2023, brought to you by the good folks at Bulova and IS Fans Productions. In Boston today, playing on grass, Ventnor Viceroys won the first game over Spiro Stingers by a score of 4-2. Winning pitcher was Womack, losing pitcher was Willis. The visitors scored 3 runs in the top of the ninth when Motley grounded a single between third and short with the bases loaded, and after Sokold walked, Jesus Alou lined a single down the right field line to score Beltran and Motley. Ventnor Viceroys lost the second game to Spiro Stingers by a score of 5-2. Winning pitcher was Morton, losing pitcher was Billingham. In today's third game at Fenway Park in Boston under sunny skies, Nolan Ryan pitched a complete game for Ventnor Viceroys but took the loss by a score of 5-1. Winning pitcher was Ed Morris, who also pitched a complete game for the win. The first game in Toronto today between Corvette Cruisers and Mbappe before a sold-out crowd of 49,928 under cover was a walk-off victory for the home squad when Van der Waals scored on an error by the right fielder Reggie Jackson. Winning pitcher was Robertson, losing pitcher was Wilson. Ensberg, Morgan created 3.7 runs on 3 hits, including 2 home runs for Corvette Cruisers. In the second game today at Rogers Center before a nice crowd of 37,734 under sunny skies, Ray Brown pitched a complete game for the home squad to give Mbappe a 6-1 victory over Corvette Cruisers. Losing pitcher was Kruger. Corvette Cruisers won the first game over Mbappe by a score of 10-4. Winning pitcher was Laffey, losing pitcher was Springer. In San Diego today, playing on grass, Brave Brew Crew won the first game over Rockport Rock Chucks by a score of 6-1. Winning pitcher was Bender, losing pitcher was Cooney. Bender pitched a complete game for the Brew Crew. The second game under sunny skies, before a nice crowd of 32,206 was a walk-off victory for the home squad when Gleason walked with the bases loaded. Branyan scored. Winning pitcher was Mitchell, losing pitcher was Worthington. Brave Brew Crew won the third game over Rockport Rock Chucks in a blowout by a score of 14-5. Winning pitcher was Worthington, losing pitcher was Ward. In Boston's Braves field today, playing on grass, Midland's Meatballs won the first game over basement relegation by a score of 9-3. Winning pitcher was Finley, losing pitcher was Emke, who was ineffective in his short start. Ventnor Viceroys lost the second game to Spiro Stingers by a score of 5-2. Winning pitcher was Morton, losing pitcher was Billingham. Midland's Meatballs lost the second game to basement relegation by a score of 7-3. Winning pitcher was Rodriguez, losing pitcher was Pelty. In today's third game at Braves Field in Boston under partly cloudy skies, Jeff Fassero pitched a complete game shutout for Midland's Meatballs to give his team a 7-0 victory over basement relegation. Losing pitcher was Wells. In Yankee Stadium in New York today, playing on grass, Stonewall Legion 7 won the first game over Woodcliff Lakers by a score of 5-2. Winning pitcher was McDowell, losing pitcher was Bonham. Todd Zeal hit a 2-run homer in the bottom of the first for the Lakers. Stonewall Legion 7 lost the first game to Woodcliff Lakers by a score of 5-4. Winning pitcher was Bones, losing pitcher was Raditz. In today's third game at Yankee Stadium in New York under sunny skies, Charlie Leibrand pitched a complete game shutout for Stonewall Legion 7 to give his team a 3-0 victory over Woodcliff Lakers. Losing pitcher was Tyant. In the first game in New York today between Briggs Bombers and Bada Bing before a large crowd of 25,119 under sunny skies, was a walk-off victory for the home squad when H. Reynolds walked with the bases loaded in the bottom of the 12th. Coomer scored. Final score was by a score of 9-8. Winning pitcher was Lasher, losing pitcher was Corbett. Briggs Bombers were beaten in the next game by Bada Bing by a score of 6-2. Winning pitcher was Eldred, losing pitcher was Lowry. Briggs Bombers shut out Bada Bing in the third game by a score of 6-0. Winning pitcher was Langston, losing pitcher was Hansen. SA51B League Day's best performers today were Cedino, Caesar, who had the best RC performance today for basement relegation in the second game today at Braves Field, creating 4.4 runs on 3 hits, including 1 double, 1 triple and 2 stolen bases, and Ray Brown, who had the best game score today for Mbappe. He scored 82.0. Here are the current standings. In the East Division, Corvette Cruisers has a record of 18-15 and has a lead over Spiro Stingers, who has a record of 18-15. Stonewall Legion 7 has a record of 15-18. Brave Brew Crew has a record of 13-20. In the Central Division, Bada Bing has a record of 19-14 and has a lead over Mbappe, who has a record of 19-14. Midlands Meatballs has a record of 15-18. Ventnor Viceroys has a record of 15-18. In the West Division, Briggs Bombers has a record of 22-11 and has a lead over Rockport Rock Chucks, who has a record of 16-17. Basement Relegation has a record of 14-19. Woodcliff Lakers has a record of 14-19. Here is your SA51B League Injuries Report. For Briggs Bombers, Newsom, Bobo, out for 3 more days, 3 more games. For Corvette Cruisers, Quintana, Carlos, out for 1 more day, 1 more game. Kennedy, Joe, out for 18 more days, 16 more games. For Mbappe, Burke, Bobby, out for 4 more days, 3 more games. For Woodcliff Lakers, Ojeda, Bob, out for 6 more days, 5 more games. Grimes, Oscar, out for 1 more day, 1 more game. Phillips, Mike, out for 2 more days, 2 more games. Here are the current batting leaders. The home run leader is Gibson, Josh from CC, who has 13. The top RBI producer is Gibson, Josh from CC, who has 41. The highest batting average belongs to Suzuki, Ichiro from Big, who is batting .378. The stolen base leader is Nixon, Otis from WCL, who has 11. The longest current hit streak belongs to Quen, Harvey from SL7, who has hit in 12 straight. Here are the current pitching leaders. The ERA leader is Langston, Mark from BB at 1.59. The top game winner is Langston, Mark from BB, who has 6. The strikeout leader is Ryan, Nolan from VV, who has 60. The highest number of complete games belongs to Ryan, Nolan from VV, who has 4. Ryan, Nolan from VV has the most innings pitched at 63.1. The saves leader is Campbell, Bill from SPE, who has 11. Here is tomorrow's schedule. Brave Brew Crew is at Spiro Stingers in Fenway Park, 1914-1918. Rockport Rock Chucks is at Midlands Meatballs in Forbes Field, 1959-1963. Stonewall Legion 7 is at Ventnor Viceroys in Astrodome, 1977-1981. Bada Bing is at Woodcliff Lakers in Yankee Stadium, 2004-2008. Corvette Cruisers is at Basement Relegation in Braves Field, 1915-1919. Mbappe is at Brave Brew Crew in American Family Field, 2017-2021. Thanks for listening to today's game. For the best classic fantasy baseball game on the market, visit imaginesports.com. Good night all and God bless.
The Scooter, the Barber, and the Nuke. They knew them all from Boston to Dubuque, especially with